This is Replicant Fish. Welcome back. Glad you could join me again. Hope you're having a good weekend. Hope you're enjoying yourself. You know, in the UK they've closed many restaurants and pubs and bars and cinemas. Many places that are not necessary, not needed in this current time. So in a sense, in some way, every day seems like a Sunday because the streets are so quiet. Almost haunting in a sense. Haunting, yes. Because of how quiet they are. Many people self-quarantining due to the biohazard and all that crap. But I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing good. If you're a gamer, continue gaming. Apparently gaming's gone up because more people are stuck in their houses and they can play more games. So enjoy yourself, you Doom and Animal Crossing bastards. But enough waffling. Let's begin. From the print, I went undercover with women social media extremists. They want traditional roles to return. Interesting. In Going Dark, The Secret Social Lives of Extremists, Julia Ebner talks about her experience with trad wives, a woman's group where feminism is banned. Interesting. By Julia Ebner of The Print. Where do you think you fall on the SMV scale? Kim asks me. I Google SMV. Sexual market value is a measure of desirability for sex in the eyes of a person of the opposite sex. According to online male supremacists, according to online male supremacist community, men going their own way. Okay. Okay, so apparently you're all online supremacists, male supremacists. Okay. Don't know, I confess. How would I? Well, it's hard to judge yourself and often we don't know exactly how we are perceived. It's not uncommon to inflate or devalue one's attractiveness. But as a woman, it is often said our SMV goes up if we control our weight. Yes, because many men don't want a larger woman, let's say. She adds, your SMV can only really be told to you by men. And even then, it's subjective. You might be an 8 to one guy and a 5 to another. Indeed. Some women assume they're better looking than they actually are because certain other men make them think they're more attractive than they actually are. Thus it does inflate many women's sense of value, and many of them disappoint themselves and break their own hearts because they think they're more attractive than they actually are. Attention can be a double-edged sword. I see, she says. So do you know yours? Kim tells me that she went from size 20 to 14 in 1 year after joining the Red Pill Women, a female anti-feminist community on the discussion platform Reddit. I am sure it helped, since I am treated differently. But I am not stopping traffic or anything. My face is average, or even below average, which probably keeps my SMV low even though I'm skinny now. Interesting, she's making the honest point that even though she's lost weight and increased her SMV, she still may feel that she's still average looking, because from her point of view, the judgment of the attractive beauty and thus appeal, as in for one to want to sleep with and be with this person because of that reason, obviously it depends on if men find you attractive, and vice versa as well, in a sense. But let's carry on. I stare at her brutal self-evaluation. This is a typical discussion in the forum. Kim is one of roughly 30,000 self-described red pill women or trad wives, short for traditional wives. Like the MGTOW men's rights activists. That sentence is wrong, by the way. They can be seen as one and the same, but they're actually separate. For many reasons, but let's carry on. These women perceive gender roles as the result of sexual economics. You know, I spoke about this yesterday, sexual economics and breaking down the dating market in a sexual economic sense and how it makes sense and how for some they don't understand it and it thus becomes confusing. But yeah, the heterosexual community, they believe, should be seen as a marketplace where women are sellers and men are buyers of sex. You know, in a sense, that's how it is anyway. Some men have felt that, in a sense, that's how it is. Their wives and girlfriends have seen them as valuable as men because of their appearance and also their personality, if you will, their money, of course. and also their desirability by other people, namely women. So of course many men understand their own SMV, because women make it clear that we as men have an SMV. They do not cover that up. No, women are brutal with that. Carrying on, this radically simplistic view of gender relations is used to legitimize the objectivization of women, to make it acceptable, even necessary, to rate, trade, and replace women like market goods. Oh man, that sounds like pimp talk. This is now my third week talking to the trad wives, and I have started to get used to their endorsement of openly misogynist statements. Wow, my god. Women's highest value to men is her sexual value, and she's most valuable when she's in her sexually pristine state. I am repeatedly told to see where you stand in terms of sexual value. Kim recommends trying some apps that allow you to get rated anonymously, from the old school hot or not to more sophisticated attractiveness rating service on Photo Feeler. I've never heard of Photo Feeler before, but it sounds weird. Let's carry on. Okay, but what about other factors like being funny, educated, or having exotic passions? Yeah, like if she's into witchcraft or crystals or spirituality or something along those lines, and she's deep into it, and you kind of have to be into it as well if you want to be with her. No, not any of that crap. It's not as if those things don't matter, but understand, as men, being visual creatures, and women are visual creatures as well, let's not lie about that, but as men being visual creatures, yes of course, we are attracted to the visual aspect first. Now after that, if she's educated, if she's intelligent, funny, and has a good personality, that is a benefit. That is a plus to how attracted we as a man or men may be to this woman or women. So yes, those things matter, but understand first, mainly first of all, we're going to be thinking if we want to do her or not. Let's get back to rooted animal instincts. It's about if we want to do her or not. Let's carry on. Oh, come on. Health, age, and femininity are the single most important qualities to appeal to men, Kim says. Education, career, or workplace does not influence a woman's SMV. Think about it. They don't enhance the sexual satisfaction of her male partner. This is in line with MGTOW assessments. The SMV of a woman is given by birth, and her achievements in life do little to increase it, they claim. Now, from my point of view, it's not in a sense that her achievements in life mean nothing. No, that's ridiculous. Obviously, many men want a woman that's not broke, that does have some level of intelligence. You can talk to her about deeper things than reality TV and just crap, basically. Obviously, as men who are seeking a woman who we want to, let's say, marry and have children with, obviously, we want this woman to be a good, decent woman, to be able to bear our children and take care of the children, not in a sense of it being anything barbaric and archaic like they try to claim it is nowadays. It's more a sense of, naturally, a man needs to feel he can trust a woman, to thus bring her into his life and give her so much, because she deserves it, because she's taking care of him and the children, which is a simple thing. But many women bash and say that's ridiculous nowadays because of feminism. Being a traditional woman is apparently wrong and it's evil, even though men naturally want this from women. And this is something simple that many women don't understand. Men can't look at you like this nice, pristine thing, an amazing thing of which a man wants to marry. If women are not that, that's deceiving yourself. That's lying to yourself to act as if she's this, when really she is that. But I will end it there. The article goes on to talk about, sexual encounters a bit much, and obviously it's not good for YouTube. But let me know what you think. But as a man, be careful. Understand. Focus on the self. Understand your value, your SMV. Understand why you are the prize as a man. Women are not yours. She's not yours, it's just your turn. Just remember to give yourself the best chance you possibly can to be the best person you possibly can be, whatever. In other words, focus, observe. Remember, the world is yours. Have a nice day.